Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come into this one 0-6 on the year, and really it's sort of just been one thing. This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play he did, so you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the... Now a carry here for their fullback. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mixon with it. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And Eifert has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Here we go. I'm here all day.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Lawrence. And able to find Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Mixon. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit. 1st and 10. Lawrence. Green brings it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete. Bernard. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up...
Mike, 44. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get out of the weapon. Deuce. Nice ball. Come on.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Watch twins. Check the hot read. Show it up.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got his man, it's Eifert. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 11. He's got Green. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Riley Harrison. And his guys are going to take over at the 30.
Ready. Henry. Check. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. To throw on second down, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
On third down, Lawrence. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They begin with a run by Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
To throw on third down, Lawrence. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
That's the way.
On first down, Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Don't throw this way. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Lawrence. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He gets this one to Boyd. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He completes it to Boyd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that's complete. It's Green here. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means
and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. They'll try and run with their fullback. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Cincinnati, they move back over 500 now at It's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
The NFC champs take their show to London. It's the coach. This is week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the third of our 4 games this season in London, as we'll see the Cincinnati Bengals take on the home team, in this one, the LA Rams. I'll be back with a look around the NFL at halftime. But for now, let's get across the Atlantic to London. Standing by, our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for Mixon last week, 15 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roby-Coleman, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Ram. Throwing after the interception, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. John Johnson, one of the leading tacklers from the safety position in the NFL, there to make the stop. Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. To throw on second down, Lawrence. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Off play action. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. First down, Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit, thanking him for that much space to run there.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Now a carry for Bernard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Operating from the gun. Lawrence escaping the press. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bengals have taken the lead. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. This is Mixon on the draw. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
To throw on second down. Lawrence got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5 out. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain. A.J. Green, his 4th touchdown on the year. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman and from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey.
You see me out here? That's right. We can't.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backward. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Lawrence toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his 3rd touchdown.
Check. Watch it before. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
A draw play for Mixon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Well, I think incredible. On the delay, it's Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Here's Bernard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. first down. Bernard. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Looking to throw. Lawrence under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defensive player of the year. They'll run on first down. Bernard. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, here's Bernard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the gun, Lawrence. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On first down, Bernard looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Michael Brocker's in on the stop. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Bengals, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for L.A., they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.
What you need, tell me what you wanna give, how much blood would you bleed? I'm a